Hi guys! Oh my goodness, week three of Nene being consistent. Oh, hey! Right, so I am so excited actually that I have been able to continue doing this, and I hope that I keep going. I just keep like figuring out stuff I'd love to talk about, connect with you guys. If you have anything that you think you want me to talk about, please drop it in the comment section, and if I know enough about it, I will. Okay? So, welcome to another episode of Let's Talk. And today we're going to be talking about the five things that I wish I knew before getting into Nollywood as an actor. Today I decided to go into my career in Nollywood and, well, just talk a bit about stuff that I wish I knew, obviously. Because when you start out in your career, I don't know if it's for everyone, but for me, when I started off, I kind of felt like I had a trajectory. I knew how everything was going to go. I had planned how my career was going to go and everything. But how did they say that man thing again? Proposes, God disposes. Right? So these are five things that I wish I knew before getting into Nollywood as an actor, and I hope it helps someone that is probably just starting out, so you'd um, have an idea of what to expect. It might be the same for you, it might not be, but at least you have an idea, right? So let's go. I have my list down here, so I'll just be peeping in to be sure. So number one, I put down waiting is a part of the job. Yes, waiting is a big part of the job, right? Um, so basically, you wait to get an audition. You get the audition. You a open audition. The production company is doing an audition. You see it. You're like, okay, I'm going to go. You get there. You do your thing. In your mind, you did really good. You go back home. You're waiting to hear back from them for maybe a call back, or if you got the role from that audition. Say you then get a call back, right? Then you go for the callback. They give you sides that you're going to work with. Then you're certain of the character that they're certain of the character that they want you to read for by that time. You go, you do the audition, the callback, you do your best, you go back home again. Then you wait to hear from them if you got the role or not. Most times you don't hear from them if you didn't get the role, which that's a topic for another day. But then let's say you hear from them that you got the job. Fine. You're excited. They send you a contract, everything. Then you wait for the job to start. Keep in mind that sometimes something can happen. They might decide that, oh, okay, maybe they saw someone else that fits the role better, or you guys don't agree on a fee or anything, right? And you don't then go on and do the job. That's another thing. But then you do agree on a fee. They decide to go with you. You get to do the job. They send you a script, the contract, everything is sorted out. Fine. You wait for the job to start. Then you get on set. Let's say it's one of your shoot days, and you get on set. You're still going to wait on set, right? Because they're not literally going to shoot all of your scenes back to back. They're going to shoot other scenes. There are going to be some scenes where your character isn't going to be in, and they might be shooting it. Maybe it's the same location, or different locations, but they put those scenes before your scenes, and something happens and they don't finish on time, so they keep you waiting. Or you shoot a scene, there's a scene in there's another scene that you're not in, then there's a scene that you're in after, so you have to wait for them to finish. So you're waiting basically. You shoot your scenes, you're done, you go home, you wait for the job to come out again, right? And then that's the end of the cycle. Then you start the cycle all over again. The next time it might be a closed audition call, but still you're waiting for it. So keep in mind that you wait a lot as an actor. Waiting is a key part of being an actor. So yeah, number one. I learned that kind of the hard way because I always expect that I have a call time, they know what they're going to do, so we're going to shoot, we're going to be done, blah 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 blah. No, you will wait. So be prepared. Either study your script while you're waiting or have your phone, watch something, do whatever, but just be prepared to wait and understand that most times it's not necessarily that they're doing it on purpose. That's just how it is in the industry, basically. Number two, yes, you will always audition. You never stop auditioning, whether it's a closed audition or an open audition or online audition or um, a producer reaches out to you and they want you for a certain role, but they just want you to do a scene, record it, and send to them. Let them be sure that you fit it. Blah blah blah. You will always audition. Like even the A-listers, they audition, right? They call them for closed auditions. They get there, they do their auditions, and then they get the job. Sometimes they just call you and you have it, but a lot of the other times you audition. Even in Hollywood, I have watched interviews and behind the scenes and whatnot of productions, and I've seen that even if it's the director, I think it's Tarantino, he does this thing where he calls the person that wants to play and he gives you a side or something and you read and you talk about it, and that's still some sort of audition, right? You will always audition. So don't believe that when you get to a certain level or more, I'm never going to audition again. They're just going to be calling me and giving me scripts. Yeah, sometimes that will happen, but you will still audition for some jobs. So be prepared that as an actor, from the beginning till the very end of your career, or more, you will audition. Okay? Good. So this kind of dawned on me because when I started getting called for closed auditions, I'll get there and I'll see some like big names and big faces. And I'm like, these people are auditioning, so I thought they would just call them and give them script, but okay, oh, it looks like it's looking like pay. We're all going to audition, and it kind of just dawned on me that that's just the job. That's it, basically. When they call you, if you want to be on the project, you will have to audition. So be prepared for that, okay? Number three, you cannot become a star overnight, right? Keep in mind that some people are luckier than others, that they get this one job, their first jobs, right? And then they just blow overnight, right? And they're everywhere after that. They're big celebrities from their first job. Yes, but that's like the exception to the rule, right? Most times any face that you see that it seems like this person has blown overnight, if you actually go and speak to them or try to check their track record of jobs that they've done, you'll see that they've been pushing for 5, 6, 7, some people 10 years before they actually became the overnight sensation that you believe that they are, right? They probably did one extra row here, one waka pass row here. They've probably done behind the camera for like a PM or something here and there. They got a sub lead role here in a job that maybe in a film that maybe you've watched a couple years back and you did not even click that that was the person, but then this person is now a celebrity and then you randomly watch the old film and you're like, oh, this is, oh, okay, so this person has been acting for so long. I mean, I see that a lot and I'm like, okay, so it's not even just in Nollywood, it's literally everywhere. It happens in Hollywood as well. I notice that a lot when I decide to watch like old movies and I'm seeing faces of actors that it seemed like they just came out from nowhere and they have actually been pushing for so long. So most times it takes a long time to become that big face that is everywhere and stuff. So just be prepared that you're going to put in work for a long time. And if you're passionate, if it is something that you really want to do, be prepared for it. Okay. For me now, this is like I started acting 2016. This is 2025. So do the maths, right? That's been a while. And luckily enough, I have done like some really big projects, and I'm able to say that I have films that I'm in that's on Netflix, Amazon, Showmax, Africa Magic. That's like a big deal. But I came from doing extra waka pass, sublead roles for very tiny pay. But then I just kept putting in the work because it is something that I really, really, really am passionate about, really, really love. It's something that makes me happy, and I just knew that this is my own way, so I just have to forge through. Number four, dry spells. Dry spells are a big, big, big thing in my career, right? Like, I honestly did not expect it to be that way. I knew that starting off, when I started, I then realized that okay, it might take a while for me to get there. But I just figured that when I get to do one major thing, like I'm just going to start getting roles back to back to back. They'll be calling me left, right, center. I'll be everywhere. Sometimes it happens. And if you notice, there's some actors that you tend to see them in everything, like maybe in three, four, five movies back to back. And then for a while, you don't necessarily see them in anything again. And then they're back again. And then, it happens like that. And after I did, say, Riona, when I finished Riona, I got My Name is AZ season 2. Then Then I got okay, then I did a film that it's not out, it should be out soon, so I don't want to say the name obviously. I did that. Then I did The Origin, right? And after that there was like a break. And I thought that, these projects would I'll just keep getting more and more because Rihanna was a big deal for me. But I still had that dry spell. Sometimes it goes weeks, months, God forbid, years, but it's there for almost every actor, right? You kind of just have to forge through. If for that period you're going to be doing other things, then work on those and keep putting yourself out there and push yourself when the jobs that you've done finally come out, use those ones to push yourself and hope that they bring other ones. You still keep auditioning for other stuff. Hopefully you're getting close auditions, so you're going for those. You're still pushing yourself, but just know that dry spells dry spells are a big thing as an actor, so be prepared for that. And finally, number five, it's a long one, so let me just read how I wrote it. I wrote practice, practice, practice. Exclamation mark one, two, and three exclamation marks, right? Attend free or paid masterclasses if you can afford them. Go ahead and do it. They're really, really important. If you can't, look out for free ones. They would really help you to understand how other people think, how other people the process that people use for acting and stuff, and see if there's anything that you can pick that would actually help your process as well. um, Learn from people that have been in the industry longer than you whenever you meet them on sets. Now this is something that me I tend to do a lot, right? When I was on set with Ireti Doyle on Madame Koi Koi, I was first of all starstruck. Oh my goodness. She's such an amazing actress. Gosh. Yeah. So I watched her a lot, right? When we were doing scenes. If I wasn't in the scene, but I was fortunate enough to be there when she was filming. I just watched what she was doing, the little mannerisms and everything, and how she spoke, how she became the character. I didn't necessarily have to even really talk to her, although I did get to talk to her and ask her one or two questions and stuff. But when I didn't get to talk to her, I watched her and I took note of things that she was doing, and the ones that I felt like I could use, or whatever I felt like I could learn from her, I imbibed, right? So whenever I get on set and I meet people that have been in the industry longer than me and people that I feel like I can learn from, if I don't get the opportunity to talk to them, I watch them. I watch them from when they're rehearsing, when they're reading their lines, what they do to get in character. I watch how they are as the character. I watch how they talk, how they react to what the other person is saying. And when I'm maybe if I get to do a scene with them, I watch their reaction to what I'm doing. I like to just watch and take and learn because it will help me. They've been in this place longer than me, and there's a reason that they've been there longer because they are great at what they do. So if I can learn from them, see, I'm grabbing it. I am grabbing that opportunity. Whether I get to talk to them and ask questions or I just watch, it's amazing either ways, and I make sure that I do that. Oh, so yeah, that's all. That's number five. But I do have a bonus point. So the bonus point says pick something else in the industry you can do if it piques your interest. Now, this is not exactly a must, right? But if you find something else in the industry that really piques your interest and stuff, and you feel like it's something you want to learn, go ahead and do it. It could be production management, it could be producing, it could be editing, it could be camera work, it could be makeup, it could be costume, anything in the industry. Like there's so many things in the industry in filmmaking that you can pick from if you are interested in it. It is not a must, but if you are interested in it, please go ahead and do it. It would actually really help you. Like for me, I'm big on producing, not necessarily directing. I'm interested in directing, not that much. It's not something I want to do yet because I feel like I still have a long way to go before I start directing. But producing, I love producing. I have whenever I'm on set and stuff and the producer is working, I also tend to watch what they're doing. I like to ask questions from the producers as well. I've done that several times. My friends that are producers for stage and TV and whatnot, I also I've sat with one or two and asked them their opinions and how they got into it and what exactly it is to be a producer and all of that. So I have produced two short films actually, one for myself. The NS program is on YouTube. Feel free to watch if you want to. The NS program. And I have produced another short film for a director friend, Michael Amasalmist. Yeah, it was a paid producing gig, so I was like, yes, okay, I can actually now put that I'm a producer anywhere. But those are the only two things that I've done as a producer, and I intend to do more this coming year. See what I can get into as a producer. Get on productions behind the scenes, maybe be a producer's assistant and stuff, just so that I can learn on the job and get better at producing myself. So, yeah, if anything piques your interest, please go ahead and learn about it. Try to do it, try to study it. That would also help you in the industry. And we have come to the end of the episode. Yay! I have recorded 3 weeks and I am so excited. So, guys, thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I hope you guys have been enjoying these episodes as much as I've been enjoying making them. Hopefully next week I will have something to post, and if I don't, I'm sorry. But yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed. Thank you guys so much. Please like, watch, comment, share, subscribe, please. Thank you guys. Have an amazing week ahead. Bye.